Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Killer Breath, host of the Killer That Sports Support, that is. Coming to you live, released by Virginia. I'll get to the latest on David Ortiz, giving a live update on that, his condition, that is. And even though I did announce that he was shot and wounded last night at Dominican Republic at the Dial Bar and Lounge, that is. I'll get to it. I'll give an update on his condition. That is. I'll tell you exactly. Tony Parker's retiring. I'll tell you why Tony Parker decided to retire. That is. Rory McIlroy winning his 16th major at the RBC Canadian Open. Rafael Nadal winning his 12th Grand Slam title at the Roland Garros French Open. I'll be getting into also the fact that Cris Cyborg, who she's gonna be fighting, that is. I'll tell you who that is. I'll also give you some I'll tell you who won the who won the World Cup of Darts. I'll tell you which country won. Many others to come. And don't forget though that Team USA Women's Soccer is gonna be facing on Thailand tomorrow. That is, don't miss on that for sure. But I do, however, want to start things off with the developing storyline. That is, as I mentioned last night, as many of you know, that baseball Hall of Famer, Boston Red Sox Hall of Famer, that is Big Papi. You all know him as David Ortiz. He was shot in the back. Near the leg, that is, at the Dominican Republic Dial Bar and Lounge in Santo Domingo, that is. Dominican Republic nightclub. Dominican Republic, that is. He was shot in the back, near the leg. He had to be taken to a nearby hospital. He was taken to a nearby hospital. Now, just a little update right here, ladies and gents, that David Ortiz is doing okay now. He's expected to make a full recovery. Now, I'm being told though that there is a plane that's going to be taking him from Dominican Republic all the way out to Boston, that is, for some medical treatment. Now, David Ortiz, that is, he had back damage. That is, in the anterior organ, the numerous organs, that is. He had damaged liver, even though it is, temporary damage, that is. He also sustained he took a gunshot to the lower back into the abdomen area, that is. And he is out of surgery for now, that is. He has a plane that's going to take him from Dominican Republic all the way out to Boston, that is, for sure. So now the perpetrators have been, one perpetrator in particular was arrested, even though that perpetrator has been beaten down and arrested, taken into custody. One of the perpetrators who drove the motorcycle. I'm being told that there were two suspects that drove a motorcycle at Dominican Republic. One of them shot down David Ortiz. One of the perpetrators that was arrested was none other than Eddy Vladimir Feliz Garcia. He was one of the suspects that was destroyed by the Dominican Republic fans, and he was arrested. Now, none of the suspect is on the run. The second suspect is unnamed. There is a search warrant out for his arrest as well. So, it's very unclear what the motive was. It's very unclear as to why two cowards would maliciously attack David Ortiz in his own home country of Dominican Republic. Look, David Ortiz, without a shadow of a doubt, He is an absolute all-star. He is a baseball phenomenon. He's an everyday inspiration. Big Papi is an everyday inspiration to everybody. Even though the Boston bombings, that is, from back in 2014, I assume that is a few years ago. Boston strong, but David Ortiz, he is among one of the many GOATs. But the situation that he went through last night at Dominican Republic, him getting shot in the back and the leg, it's just completely just brutal. So my condolences go out to David Ortiz, his family members, his fans, Red Sox fans, Dominican Republic fans, the viewers and subscribers out there. So David Ortiz, just hang in there. You still got it. You still got it though. I'm expecting him to make a full recovery as well. David Ortiz, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the many GOATs in baseball history. And to see a tragic event like this, him getting shot from behind, it's uncalled for. It's something you don't do. You don't go on a motorcycle and you don't attack. You do not attack a baseball GOAT like David Ortiz. You just don't do it. Or no Hall of Famer. You don't do that at all. The piece of trash that got beaten down was arrested. The other piece of trash took off, and he's got a search warrant out for his arrest as well. So that other piece of trash that escaped is going to get what's coming to him very soon. I'll tell you that right now. So David Ortiz, as of right now, is making a full recovery. He's also going to have a plane that is taking him from Dominican Republic all the way to Beantown Boston, Massachusetts for medical treatment. That is. And hope he's doing okay. You just hang in there, David Ortiz. You still got this. We all love you, though. We know you're an inspiration to everybody out there. It's just awful that a situation like this had to occur. It's just awful. So it's very unclear as to what this motive was. And I obviously don't know if David Ortiz was the intended target. So this remains to be seen, though, and there's going to be more details going to be coming along the way. Now they did, however, release video footage of David Ortiz getting shot in the back by one of the suspects on TMZ Sports. You can check that out. And the other suspect is unnamed, and they still have a search warrant out for his arrest. So, and David Ortiz, as of right now, he's doing okay. He's making a full recovery. He got out of surgery, and he should be good to go for now, though. So hopefully he's doing okay. I wish him a speedy recovery, and I just hope he makes it. So I'm glad he's still alive. I'm glad he's still doing okay, and I'm glad he's doing all right. So just hope he makes it, though. So stay safe out there, David Ortiz. Stay safe. We all love you, though. We all love you a lot. You're a new inspiration to everybody out there. Hall of Famer, no doubt about it, though. But you are one of the many GOATs. So stay sharp, stay active, and stay safe out there. Now, another news I do need to address is also the fact that Rory McIlroy just won his 16th major, his 25th overall at the RBC Canadian Open. That is Sweet 16. Congrats to Rory McIlroy, by the way, one of the many GOATs. Congrats, brother. He also wore a Raptors jersey. Even though the Raptors, they're going to beat the bricks out of those Warriors later on tonight. I look forward to that. So, congrats to Rory McIlroy with your Sweet 16 title at your 16 major, 25th overall major at the RBC Canadian Open. Congrats on that. Others I do need to point out, Rafael Nadal won his 12th Grand Slam title at the Roland Garros French Open. Congrats, by the way, on that. So, what an honor that was. It was absolutely incredible. I know everyone's looking forward to it, by the way. Other news, by the way, I do need to point out, many of you guys know this by now, that four-time NBA champ, that is, Tony Parker, has retired from the NBA after 18 seasons. That's right. He's also 2,335 all-time scoring leader in assists. He is a four-time NBA champion. He is also he's a 6-time NBA All-Star as well. 7-time Finals MVP. 2007 Finals MVP. And congrats to him on that. What an amazing choice that he made. And I can tell you this, he will get his jersey retired in the near future. I will tell you that. It could happen later this year or next year. Who knows? So I look forward to that, by the way. Congrats, Tony Parker, on a historic career with the Spurs and with the Charlotte Hornets. You got into where you're at, so congrats on that part. So even though Tim Duncan, Mount Ginobili, and now Tony Parker, he's retired as well. So congrats to both. Congrats to all three of them for making the right decision. That is Tony Parker retiring. Congrats on that. I would say this: you will indeed Tony Parker be in the Hall of Fame, be in the Naismith Pro Basketball Hall of Fame in the near future. So that's still to come. So I look forward to that. It's gonna be incredible and amazing, and it's just awesome. So your legacy will never be forgotten. I'll tell you that. Still got it. Still forever to go. Other news I need to point out though is the fact that Team KPS, they defeated Team Rowan, that is 28-7. Team Rowan 20-27 in the 2019 AUDL All-Star game. Congrats, by the way. Close game, by the way. Now, in other news, Team USA Women's Water Polo advances to the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. Congrats, by the way, on that. And incredible. So, amazing. And, it just didn't disappoint. So, amazing right there. Absolutely just amazing. Other than I do need to point out, though, by the way, is the fact that the Nats became the first franchise in MLB history to have 4 home runs in the 8th inning. So congrats on that. Incredible Nats. And just amazing to get where they're at. Absolutely just amazing. So runs from Havila Kendrick, Trey Turner, Adam Eaton, and Anthony Rendon. Congrats, by the way, on that. It was just amazing. And Nats will do better. I know they will. But, they still got it. They still got it. That's all they got. Now, I'll tell you Tyson Fury's next fight is going to be. He will be fighting this week against Tony Schwartz. You'll be seeing that MGM Grand in Vegas. Good fight, by the way. So don't miss on that. It's must see, must watch. That's Tyson Fury's next fight is going to be this coming week. So look forward to it, by the way. It's going to be must see, must watch. Credible on that. Now then, I do want to point out this, though, that Cris Cyborg, she'll be taking on Felicia Spencer to UFC 240 on July 27th at Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. That is. You do not want to miss out on that. So Cris Cyborg's final fight will be against Felicia Spencer, UFC 240, July 27th, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's a must-see. It's a must-watch, guys. So I hope Cris Cyborg wins that fight, which she will. So look forward to it, by the way. I know you guys are incredible, so that's pretty good right there. I want to get down that with this past week, that is. Now, Henry Cejudo becomes a double champion, the undisputed champions with a gold medal with a bantamweight and now flyweight, bantamweight and flyweight champ, that is. Congrats on that. Henry Cejudo, that is. Also, Tony Ferguson defeated Donald Cowboy Cerrone by controversial decision, so that's pretty much good. I'm not sure they're gonna take that. Other than I do need to point out is that Valentina Shevchenko, that is, she kicked Jessica Ai's head off, and she retained her title, that is. So congrats on that victory. Man, that was brutal. That was absolutely just brutal on that. So hope to see a lot more from that, by the way. Also, another news, that is, Kenta made his appearance, so this past, I think yesterday, that is. He'll be at the G1 Climax. Check that out for sure. Kenta, you may know him as Hideo Itami, as former W superstar and NXT star and 205 Live star. Hideo Itami, he goes by the name of Kenta now. You saw him in the G1. You'll see him at the G1 Climax. I think I look forward to it. It's a must-see, must-watch, and incredible. I look forward to that, by the way, so it's pretty good right there. Now then, we'll tell you this, though, that Scotland has won the 2019 Bet Victor World Cup of Darts. Congrats, by the way, on that. Amazing sight. So it's must see. It's must watch. Congrats on that, by the way. So it was absolutely just amazing, and it's real incredible. Look forward to it, by the way. It's a must see, must watch. And you guys are, by the way. Also, later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on ABC Network, you'll see the Warriors take on the Spurs. Now, I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, that Durantula, he may be cleared to play by tonight. And I hope for once that they do not win, that the Warriors do not make a comeback. They do not win. I'm looking at the Spurs. I'm looking at the Raptors right now, killing these Warriors, which they will tonight. Raptors will own the Warriors yet again tonight. They'll walk out here as your 2019 NBA champs. I don't care what anyone says. Warriors, I don't care what people think. They think the Warriors still got it, or they think they're still fighting chance. No, they don't. Warriors are gonna get their butts beat badly. They're gonna be bruised, and they're gonna get beaten. If you get Durant on that field, doesn't stand a chance. He's going to get slaughtered, too, by the Raptors' defense. That defense is a factor. And Kevin Durant gets injured again, game over. Game over. Raptors are still going to win. They're still going to win this thing tonight. Game 5, it's going to be all Raptors defense. And I look forward to seeing the Raptors just put up being in these Warriors tonight, and they're going to walk out here as 2019 NBA champions. Raptors have a 3-1 lead, by the way, because they got good defense. They got good offense. Best passing perimeter shooters in the paint, put more points in the paint. And, my goodness, Raptors, they can't be stopped. You got Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam. You've got Marcus Gasol, Fred VanVleet, Serge Ibaka, Kyle Lowry, Danny Green. They can't be stopped. And you got Kawhi Leonard, to say the very least. They can't be stopped. They cannot be stopped. They're too good. They're too dominant. And they're fearless. Raptors will own the Warriors tonight. And I'm going to be in a good mood if they win tonight. Because the Raptors, they're going to beat these Warriors badly. And Durantula is going to be out the door pretty soon. So I'm sure that the Raptors, they will be beating up the Warriors, which I'm going to enjoy a lot. And I look forward to seeing what the Raptors are going to seeing the Raptors walk out those with the NBA titles. I could tell you this, though. I think the reason why the Warriors are sucking up badly is because maybe that Drake curse, they must have been pretty cursed about, it's going to get worse for the Warriors. They're going to be losers forever. They're going to be like a dumpster fire. And I do look forward to seeing them just take a beating. That's what I look forward to right there. So, folks, say what you want. Raptors are going to own the Warriors tonight, and they will walk out here as your NBA champs by tonight. That's what I look forward to right there. Because look what happened in Game 4. Warriors fans walk down their team. Durant's looking to do the same exact thing come tonight. Raptors are going to own the Warriors again, walk out with the NBA title. And that's going to be a good happy ending. I can live right there. That's a feel-good moment I can live with right there. So say what you want, everybody. Raptors will own the Warriors, whether everybody likes it or not, in Jurassic Park. So Raptors are going to have home field advantage, and they're gonna destroy these Warriors. Warriors, they're doomed. They're not going to come back from a 3-1 lead. No, they will not. Warriors are done for. They look like garbage anyway. So Raptors, they will own the Warriors, which they will. I look forward to it. So you better believe the Raptors, they're ready. They're ready. So I'm in a good mood right there. They have a 3-1 lead, and they're gonna be 4-1 by the end of tonight. That's what I'm looking at right there. So it'll be pretty good. Well, ladies and gents, that's going to do it right there for the Clue of the Herbal Sports Report. Make sure you always subscribe to the Clue of the Herbal Sports Report, both YouTube channel and Facebook page, by any means necessary. Be sure to send your condolences to David Ortiz. That is, wish him a speedy recovery, even though he was shot in the back and leg. That is, taken to a hospital, and he's out of surgery. He'll be in the U.S. for intensive care in Beantown, Boston, Massachusetts. Send your condolences and your thoughts and prayers out to him as well. Tough time that he's having. So please do so in the comment section by any means necessary. Also, send me your comments with your reaction. Tell me what you think of Rory McIlroy winning his 16th major, that is, Sweet 16 major at the RBC Canadian Open. Let me know in the comment section some of your tweets, your comments, your reaction, your thoughts on that as well. Tell me what you think of Rafael Nadal winning his 12th Grand Slam title. Let me know in the comment section your comments, your tweets, your thoughts and reactions to that as well. I'll respond to that. Tell me what you also think of Scotland winning the 2019 Bet Victor World Cup of Darts. Let me know in the comment section some of your reactions, your tweets, your thoughts on that as well. Tell me what you also think of Tyson Fury taking on Tony Schwartz and MGM Grand, that is, this week. Let me know in the comment section some of your tweets, your comments, your thoughts on that as well. Be sure to tell me what you think of Cris Cyborg taking on Felicia Spencer at UFC 240 on July 27th. Let me know if you think Cris Cyborg is going to win that match. Let me know about that. It's going to be in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Let me know what you think, your reaction, your tweets, your thoughts on that as well. I'll respond addressed to it, so that's all you need to know right there. And that's all there is to it. And tell me if you think the Raptors are going to own those Warriors tonight, that is. Let me know in the comment section. Send me your comments, your tweets, your thoughts on that as well. Also, I'd like to wish happy birthday to the virtuoso Diana Peraza. Her birthday is today. Send your birthday comments, your well wishes, and your birthday shout-outs to her, by the way. And do so by any means necessary. And also tell me what you think of Team KBS defeating Team Rowan, that is 20-27 in 2019 AUD All-Star Game. Also, don't miss out on Team USA Women's Soccer as they take on Thailand in the Women's World Cup France tournament. Don't miss out on that. Don't forget to root for Team USA Women's Soccer. They're the best they ever do it. They're the greatest of all time. They're former World Cup champs. I look forward to seeing that. I know I do. So that's tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss that. That's a must-see, must-watch. So get your popcorn out, get your pizza wings, get your cold beverages, get your burgers and hot dogs, get your chips and dip, get all what you need. Colleagues, everybody. So do so. Watch that game. It's gonna be epic. Must-see, must-watch. I look forward to it. I know everybody does. So tell me, and please send your cheer on Team USA Women's Soccer by any means necessary. Root them on. They're going strong. They're going strong. They're too good. So that's all they got. So that's all there is to it. So I'll be back more like breaking news, training topics, developing storylines, live updates, all that. And also tell me what you think of Tony Parker that is retiring after 18 seasons with the Spurs and Hornets. Let me know in the comment section some of your reactions, your tweets, your comments, your thoughts on that as well. And let me know what your favorite memory was as well, too. So that's all you need to know right there. I'll be back more like breaking news, training topics, developing storylines, live updates, massive announcements, whole lot more in the Clothed Audible Sports Board. Air all things sports latest so that you need to know. So that's all you need. So that's all there is to it, guys. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.